Let me rejoin this again. Nang mai count in long kalude. It's okay. Mhm. Okay, Amit is not here. Soyam not here.
Yes,
Silema Soma.
Amit is here,
Oh,
miss.
Soyam not here.
Actually, I have
Amit.
some problem with my phone, so I'm attending with my phone.
You're using, so both of you and Soyam are using the same one?
Yes, miss.
Alright, where's Soyam then? Where's Soyam?
Present, miss. Absent, miss.
Oh, alright, you're both there.
Yes, miss.
Okay. So when are you two getting married? Because you seem to do everything together, right? Silema Soma. Is he here? No. Oh, he's here. Silema Soma. Present? HD Level Fila. Absent. Casey Lema Somi.
Mikey by me.
Not here.
Mike mute.
Lelo Momi.
Mikey by me.
Alright. Lorem Plani.
Engine. Mute key by me.
Lerindiana.
Present miss. Present miss.
You're here.
Yes miss.
Alright. And then Rosama.
Present, miss.
Alright. Lukana here. Rosaliana. Not here. Roslyn.
Present, miss.
Roslyn, okay, you're here.
Present, miss.
Alright. Sunita.
Present, miss. Present, miss.
Alright. Handin Pui.
Present, miss.
Demo. Ankush.
Present, miss.
That's Hanuma. All right. So those who are absent
Present,
for
miss.
today
Present,
are.
miss. Present.
All right. I know. I saw you. All right. Casey Somi, Rasang Liana, and Pemo are absent, right? All right. So I have checked your assignment. Those who have submitted your assignment, wait, let me just see. So even the first assignment, only 13 of you have submitted. Amit have submitted, Ankush have submitted, Soyam, Lema Soma, Narinfila, you didn't submit your first assignment. And then Casey didn't submit her assignment. Lelom, Omi, okay. Let's see, Lema Soma submitted, Lerem Tuangi submitted, Lerinyana submitted, Lerotama. Have you submitted, Lerotama, the first assignment?
Yes, miss. Yes, miss.
Where? Not in the portal. Did you send me in my mail?
Yes, miss. Both of them in mail.
Okay, I have seen the second one. I'll check the first one again, all right? Okay.
Okay, miss.
And then Rupkana have submitted. Rosang Liana didn't submit. Roslyn submitted. Sunita submitted. Thanding Pui, Pemo. That's one, Oma. Good. You've submitted this first assignment. So those who haven't submitted, the first assignment is HD Rinfila, Casey Somi, and Rosang Liana. The second assignment, 12 of you have submitted. Amit, Ankush, Soyam, Lerwin Fela, Silema Soma haven't submitted the second assignment. What happened?
Miss, almost finished. I'll submit by today.
All right. HD Lerwin Fela submitted. Lel Casey didn't submit again. Lel Lom Omi. What happened to Casey? Anyone? No? Okay, Lel Lom Omi submitted. Lel Remprangi, Lel Rindiana, Rotama, Brukana, Rosang Lena didn't submit again. Roslyn haven't submitted the assignment yet. What happened, Roslyn?
Miss, I think I
Roslyn?
already submit in the portal. I
In
think
the
I
portal?
submit.
You have
Yes,
submitted. Why isn't your name here? I think you haven't submitted
Miss,
in draft.
Miss, I'll check. I'll check.
All right, check it again because here it's not submitted. All right. So, and then Budmita submitted, Tanding Pui, this one, Oma. So, Pemo didn't submit. All right. So, do you have any difficulty in your assignment, the previous assignment? Did you understand it, or is there anyone having difficulty working out the problem?
Pen kadu.
I take it you all understand it. Rupkana, do you want, you were asking me if whether I can go through it again. Are you still having problems?
No, I understand.
Come again, I can't hear you properly.
No, it's okay. Like I try to understand myself. It's fine now, I think.
All right. I think like in those two, I think long wall, short wall method is much easier, is it? What about the others? How did you do it?
Center line method, Miss.
Center line method. All right. But I think for me, long wall, short wall method is much easier. It's not confusing. So others? No. So you don't want me to go through it again? Okay, I think it's not that difficult, right? It's not rocket science because it's very easy taking out the walls. So if you looked at the previous work that we have done, I think it's a lot more easier when you are doing it. And also the plan is not that complicated, it's simple. So it's not that difficult. And I am thinking of taking the detailed estimate of maybe a one-room residence, or it can be a security cabin or a garage or something, because during one whole residence building, it's going to take very long, and that is not very useful, because when you go out, for this semester, this is for you to understand the different points and how we are taking the estimation, right? So when you pass out, if you need to do an estimation, then you will learn better when you actually passed out and are working in office, because usually what we're doing here and what they are doing in the other states, and the methods of construction is also different. So where you are working, depending upon where you are working, your the estimation that you are going to do is going to vary, right, depending upon the type of houses that you build. Because now the ones that we are doing as a practice, the taking out the quantities is a load-bearing structure. So taking into account in Mizoram, we don't usually have a load-bearing structures, right? So the work that we are doing here is completely different. So that is the reason why it's enough for you to know the different methods. So I think we will be working on one room. I think a 4-walled room is enough. So we'll try to do that. So in next class, I want you to have, so I've asked you to to get SOR, Mizoram PWD SOR in the previous class. Have you managed to get a hand on the Mizoram PWD SOR? Anyone? Have you tried that?
No, miss.
Silence. Yes, no. Oh, yes. All right. So for the next class, we will try to work on that. I want you to get at least a soft copy if you can, or a hard copy of it. I will try to get a hard copy myself. Let's see if we can get it from the PWD. Wait, I'll just ask you. PWD akan aliti SOR buka aliti China aliti aliti ngem tu na. Yes. Oh. He's gone. I think before we can buy it from the PWD from the Patam, I think we can still get that from the office. So, but it's because of the pandemic that we are facing, I am not sure, but I think we can get that. I have a soft copy of that. So, but they don't want us to circulate the soft copy that is for, the soft copy that we have is for, before they actually started using the SOR, they send out those soft copy to engineers and stuff to look, to go through all the different things, and for comparison on analysis, they've given out that. So they want that, they don't allow that to circulate. That's the reason why I'm not giving you the soft copy. So your classmates, especially the locals, I think you can try to get your estimating and costing, is your SOR. So try to ask around, okay? If you can get the soft copy, hard copy is always better. So it's for the future reference as well. When you started working, it's always good to have a hard copy. What your seniors did is, while we're taking estimating and costing in the previous years, is they have the soft copy of that. They took a printout of the soft copy and have it in a hard copy so that we can have the calculations in classes. So I think it's better, always better to have a hard copy of any book or anything. So try to get that, okay? In the next class, let me know if you have any problems. I'll try to ask around as well, the proper soft copy or where we can get the hard copy. I'll try to ask around. You can take a Xerox copy or you can take a printout of that. I think it's not much of a problem to take a printout, right? So we will try to do that. Ask around, all right? I will do that as well. So next class, I want you to have a hard copy of the Mizoram PWD SOR so that we can actually start on our calculations of a detailed estimate of our residence building or for room 12. All right, so we will start the calculations next class. All right, questions? Do you have any questions?
Okay.
All right. Okay, I'll ask around as well. I will let you know. Okay, and then I need one for myself as well, so I'll try to get a hard copy of that, and we'll let you know where I get it. So estimating and costing, what else? So today I thought we will just take a review of the last class, but it seems that you were all clear, or you don't have any questions on the taking out the quantities calculations. So I think there is just like some 3 or 4 slides left from the different types of estimate that we have. So I think we will just finish the other types of estimate for today. All right, next week we will start on with our actual calculations. So you will understand the detailed estimate a little bit better. Okay, so estimating and costing, the different types of estimates. I will share my screen. Okay, can you see it? My screen, is it visible?
Yes.
It's visible, right? The
Yeah.
different types of estimates. So in the previous class, we have done the preliminary estimate. We've gone through that. We've gone through the calculations, the rough calculations of that. So once we get a hand on the SOR, I think we will look into the plinth area estimate again as well. But we need to get our hands on the Mizoram PWD SOR first, and then the detailed estimate that we will do in the coming classes as well, the detailed estimate of that. So the theory for the other remaining estimates, revised estimate, supplementary and revised estimate, and annual or maintenance estimate are still left. So these are just an estimate, like a secondary estimate, all of this. So as the name suggests, it's very easy. So once after you've done your detailed estimate, a revised estimate is prepared, under the following circumstance, when the original sanction estimate is exceeded or likely to exceed by more than 5%. So you will have your preliminary or rough estimate at the starting of your project, and then after you actually finish your design, so to call out a tender, for inviting tender and contracts, you will need a detailed estimate. So you will work on your detailed estimate, and so your contract, everything is finalized, and you start building your project, start working on the construction. So on the construction, when you see that the original estimate is going to be exceeded or likely to exceed more than 5% of the total cost estimate, it might be different due to different reasons, like material deviation from the original proposal, because materials, the price of materials goes up and down, like we have known, especially during this pandemic times, like the cost of it, especially like cement, the cost here is usually, before we can get it from 400 to 450 rupees, 400 to 450. Now due to the pandemic, because of this limited supply of the cement, you can get it from it has increased to 550 to 600. So like there's, as per one bag of cement, if the cost increases by 150 rupees, let's say, so to build a building, a really big project, then the price is really going to go up, right? So in cases like this, the cost, the material deviation, the cost of the material deviation from the original proposal will be different. In these cases, we will need to have a revised estimate with using the current material price, understand? So in these cases, a revised estimate is usually made after you have done your the original detailed estimate. Is it clear? So here it's saying that the revised estimate should be accompanied by a comparative statement showing the variations of each items of work. So now in cases, let's take this pandemic times, for example, again, not only the cement, the brick also, the cost of the brick also increases, price of the steel increases as well, price of everything goes up, right? Even the manual labor charges also. Before the local mystery, let's say you can hire per day for 700 to 750 rupees. Now they've gone up to 900, 950, up to 1,000 per day, all right? So there's a lot of deviation in the cost of the materials as well as the labor. Understand? So that is where the revised estimate comes in. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So next is supplementary estimate. Revised estimate is nothing but a revision of your original estimate, as the name suggests, okay? You revised it using the current cost of price. And it needs to come with the comparative statement showing the variations in each items of work, how much the costs have gone up. Understand? Usually it will, when you are doing a revised estimate, the cost will be higher than lower. because you will always want a lower cost. That means that you have more profit, right? If you can get materials at a lower price, that means more profit. But at a higher price, then your profit, everything will be you will need to rework everything so that you will need your profit. So if the price goes up, that means less profit, then revised estimate is a must. All right, and then supplementary estimate is the next one. Supplementary estimate is when you are preparing an estimate, original estimate. So from the original estimate, you are preparing another estimate that is a supplementary estimate, right? As the name suggests, again, everything is clear in the name, right? Supplementary estimate. So this is prepared when you need to have an additional works. So let's take a construction, for example. So let's say in the previous estimate, you haven't calculated the because there might be a revised plan. So you have added some mumty or those things in your bursity, in your roof or whatever. So the previous estimate that you have done haven't covered some parts of the new works that is coming up at a later stage. So this is when you are preparing a supplementary estimate to support the first estimate to add the works that is coming later on. Understand? It's clear, right? So this is like preparing a fresh estimate, but only the additional works that is coming up is included in this supplementary estimate. So the estimate is, the total estimate will be an addition, and it's like an addition to the detailed, the first estimate, the primary estimates that you have done. All right. And supplementary and revised estimates. So these are so we've already seen the revised estimate and the supplementary estimate. So in this, when you are started your construction and then you've abandoned your construction or your project due to some unforeseen circumstances maybe, and then the estimate cost of the remaining work is less than 95%. So when the remaining work is less than 95% of the original work, so in that cases it will have a supplementary and revised estimate, because there will be, when it is abandoned and usually after maybe 2 or 3 years or after a year, then there might be a material deviation, because the cost of materials fluctuates a lot, right? It fluctuates within a year as well. So in that cases, you will prepare a supplementary and a revised estimate for the abandoned work, so that a fresh contractor or a new contractor could take up the work with the supplementary and the revised estimates. So the last one is the annual repair or maintenance estimate. So in this annual repair or maintenance estimate, an estimation is done. So when you are needing a maintenance is required for your building, okay, for the structure to work in a proper order and yes, in the safe condition. So for example, you will need to redo your painting after 5 years, maybe after 3 years, maybe, or 2 years, for the maintaining of your building, the maintenance work. So in these cases, annual or repair maintenance is prepared, and it is for road works, also for patch repairing, for renewals, repairing of breaches. So any kind of repair that needs to be done after a few years, not within the same year, maybe after 1 year or 2 years. In these cases, an annual or a maintenance estimate is prepared for the maintenance or the repair of your work. Is it clear? So those are the different types of estimates. Next class we will, next class we will go into the detailed estimate again. And after that, we will look into the analysis of rates. And after analysis of rates, here syllabus, your portion for this semester is over, is finished. So after we finish, the earlier we finish, I think we can take an extra classes for your Revit. All right. Have you get a hand on the Revit software?
Yes, Miss.
Okay.
No,
So
it's
from
not
now
available
on,
to download.
it's not available for download, is it? I can't hear you properly.
Laptop Anglo, Miss.
Yes, Miss. On the official website of
Oh,
Revit.
yes, you can get it from the
I think-
AutoCAD website. So try to get a hand on that. Okay, ask your seniors for the soft copy, maybe. All right. So try to get a hand on the software, Revit software. All right, any version is okay. So we will try to take an extra class for Revit after we finish all the syllabus for this estimating and costing. Your syllabus is not that huge, but detailed estimate, I think it will take 2 or 3 classes. And after that, 1 classes for analysis of rates. And after that, I think we can start with our extra classes for Revit architecture. Is that all right with you?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yes, Miss.
All right. All right. So from now on, try to get the Revit software. All right. Try to get it. It's available
Yes.
in Autodesk website. You can ask your seniors for their softwares, also a soft copy of the the application. Try to get it somehow. All right, and try to circulate it. If one of you can get it, try to circulate it between you guys, between your classmates. All right, that goes for the Mizoram PWD SOR 2011 as well. All right. So if we can't get our hands on 2011, we will work on 2010. No, 2003, is it? No, 2000, I forgot the previous SOR. I still have that, so I can give you a soft copy of that, and we will work on that. So nothing is different. It's just that the latest SOR is revised, the price is revised, and then there are some materials added to it as well. So there's nothing new that much, because if you can work with the previous one, you can always do with the latest or the recent one coming out later on, because once you pass out, there might be a new one again at that stage. All right, because you just have to know the flow of how a detailed estimate works. All right, so but we will try to get the latest one first. All right, so talk to your classmates if you can get one circulated between you guys. All right, and I will all see you next week.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Thank you.
Do you have any questions that you need to ask today?
Miss, when are we gonna have our exams?
Your exams. Your,
Yes. Pertaining question.
oh, I don't know. That is the questions no one can answer. Only God knows.
Miss,
A notification was circulated in other departments.
Yes, that was the exam for the previous semesters, right? There, I've seen the notifications. There's nothing like we've seen the notifications. You've all seen the notifications, but there is no word from our department yet. Let's wait for the for our HOD and for the any notifications coming out from the department. Only then we will be sure. All right. I am as clueless as you guys. I just seen the notification, but I don't know the details yet. So if in case it's coming up later on in the coming months, so try to prepare for your exams for your previous semesters, okay? And also the online classes that we are taking now, it's not taking much of your time, right? Because you can come in and work in the online from your home. So you have so many free time so that you can prepare for your coming exams, all right? So try to make use of your free times. And please hand in your assignments as soon as possible. I don't know who submitted at who submitted late. Those who submitted late, obviously some of your marks will be deducted, negative marking again. Those who submitted on time will get more marks as always. So you have lots of time for your assignment, doing your assignments, because we have given you enough time, and you have enough free time that we know, because you don't have to get ready for class. You don't have, like, you minus all the time that you're wearing your makeup, right, Rukana? So
Now I don't
so all that extra time that you have on your hand, please utilize it wisely and use it to do your assignments, submit it on time, not only for this class, for other subjects as well. All right? So take care all. I will all see you next week. In the meantime, I will try to ask around how we can get our hands on the latest SOR. All right? I will all see you next week. If I have any information, I'll let you know in the class group. All right?
Miss,
Thank you.
Miss,
Yes. Yes.
thank you. Miss, I guess there's some issue with Autodesk India website.
Is there? I have no idea.
It's okay right now, I think.
No, I just checked right now. Na? Any software for
Oh.
free trial, we are not able to download.
Yes, ma'am. It was true. Even I tried it recently, and it wasn't
I think
downloading.
get into PC is the only savior.
Yeah. I mean, like from Autodesk, if you download the official version, it's down. I mean, it's stopping right at the last moment and then canceling itself.
But don't download the latest version. It's very big. It's like beyond 4 GB.
All right. And also, there might be a lot of a cracked version that you can download as well, I think. If you have a torrent,
miss.
torrents as
Is there
well.
any
So try,
mobile version?
yeah, a cracked version, it's okay. Any version is okay. I'm using 2014.
Oh,
So any version is okay. Okay, all right. So
All
try
right.
to get your hands on any version. So because basically everything is all the same. Because the newer version is just an improved version of the older version, right?
a large
So,
file.
yeah. So I think the a lower version will be a little bit, the size will be smaller as well, right?
Yes, miss. Yes,
So,
yes.
okay, try to get your hands on anything and on any version from 2007 to anything onwards. All right.
Mhm.
So that version is also
Revit mobile.
okay. Any other questions?
Miss, can we still submit the previous assignment?
Yes. Okay, I will give you till today. Submit it today, by the end of today. All right, to submit the previous assignment. All right.
Thank you,
So
Miss.
now it's like we finished the class in just like what, 30 minutes, 35 minutes. So we have enough extra time. So use this time, because I know you're not doing any work at home. So try to finish your assignments, submitted by today.
Utensils.
Laptop umlo mobile application there for Revit.
All right. Data umlaw mo.
Laptop upload.
Hindi mo ate.
Laptop umlaut.
Laptop umlaw mo. You can go to the department, right? The department is always open. And there's a Revit there in the system. So yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. But
All
I
right.
think okay, now.
All those guys staying at the hostel, you can always go to the department, right? The department is always open. It's opened every day. So you can use the system in the department.
Revit is expired in department.
Expired,
Yeah.
really?
Yes, mother.
So what to do? What to do? I don't know. I think I don't remember. Is the one in the department a cracked version, or is it? Oh, I remember. Okay, it will be expired. I've tried the new one, but the license that they've given is not working anymore. So we need to reinstall it in the department as well. So we didn't have time to do that because of, yeah.
Can we sketch up?
Come again?
Can we do SketchUp instead of Revit?
No,
SketchUp?
no, SketchUp, please, no.
I don't know SketchUp. If you want
What?
SketchUp, you can ask the other.
BIM software is needed, right? One BIM software.
What software is it?
Miss BIM, BIM.
Or BIM. That
Yes.
is for
Revit, right?
Uh,
Revit or Rhino or Revit, anyone.
yes, BIM is what is it? Simulation software for simulation.
Yes, miss.
Yeah. See, all this software that you want to learn, if you want to learn it so badly, you can always read softwares that you can find. Okay, so it depends on you, but Revit also, it's all there, but just leaving it to you guys to see and learn for yourself. I don't think you will be able to do that. Again, we won't find the time to do that, so it's better we have it as a class, right? So we will look into Revit. Other softwares that you want to learn, it's all there. It depends on you. All right, all there in the internet, everything. Ask Mr. Google. He knows everything, right? He knows everything. All right. Okay. So enough for today. I will see you next week. All right.
Thank you,
take
miss.
care.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Miss, thank you, Miss.
Take care.
Take care.
Ganya.
चलिए
Rovi.
दिलाना बचाओ
Take care, Soyam. अभी तो अमित इसकी भी बोल दिया तुम लोगों को। सुन सोयम और अमित मिस इसकी बोल दिया अभी कर लो।
बहुत ठीक है
एक तो रूममेट हो।
गर्मी
भाई सच बता क्या हो रहा है एग्जाम का?
एग्जाम देना है।
अरे यार दुनिया मर रही है कोविड से।
हम भी मर जाए वही तो सब चाहता है।
एग्जाम की पड़ी है।
वही चाहता है।
आज अवधेश का फोन आया था मेरे को, बोलता भैया फ्लाइट का टिकट बुक करो। मैंने बोला किधर किस लिए? बोला भैया एग्जाम हो रहा है चलो चलते हैं।
हाँ
क्या
फायदा है आके मत आओ उधर ही जाओ।
नहीं यार रिस्क है अभी तो।
हाँ अच्छा है ना उधर ही रहो आराम से जिंदगी काट रहा है घर पे। फैमिली बनाओ और क्या।
तुम लोग बनाओ।
हाँ फैमिली अपना बड़ा कर। अच्छा वही है।
अब तुम दोनों स्टार्ट करो।
फैमिली